Thank you so much for tuning in. This is clearly stated. You are with Vibrating Minds. Spirit has basically told me that I need to elaborate on my last video when I spoke of how we need to be kind with ourselves and how we need to reprogram the program and appreciate that our emotions are exactly what they are. And the reason I say that is because we have to allow them time to sit with us and understand them. So when you're sitting in that anger mode, anger can morph into so many other things. Anger can morph into frustration and tears and more emotion. So when you're sitting with these emotions, understand that there'll be much more that'll come out. And that's okay, because what I want you to do is sit with them without judgment. So when you're sitting with your anger, and we all have our own moments of anger, whatever that is, because we all have our own journeys. We're all living our own lives. So anger can be different for all of us. Okay? So when you're sitting in that anger, you're sitting with it and you're questioning it. Why are you angry? Well, I'm angry because so-and-so did what they did. I'm angry because, okay. So how is this anger serving you? It's not. It's not that you have the anger. It's how long you let it sit with you that becomes the problem. And the amount of time you give anger is the amount of time that your environment will also feel that angry energy. So I speak of anger, but there's other low emotional vibrations as well, such as shame, guilt, grief, frustration, outbursts. Sit with them all. Fuck whatever's going on outside. Just sit with whatever it is that you are feeling. Question it, understand it. And when you sit with it, you're going to start learning stuff about it. And when you're really open to your emotions, completely open, you're going to learn to dig and understand where the anger stemmed from. But that takes time and that takes effort. That's just one emotion, right? So the more you spend time with these emotions to understand them, the more you understand where they stem from. And then when they do occur, you have a better understanding of them, which allows them to come and go. Something happened in your day, somebody cut you off in traffic. You're pissed off. Sit in the car and go, fuck, I'm pissed off right now, you mother. Thanks for cutting me off. Let go. Then the more you do those, allowing the moment to be, and then letting go of it, it becomes part of your human experience on a day-to-day basis. Then everything doesn't trigger you anymore. Why? Because you've given your triggers the moments they need to shine and flourish. Recognize it, speak it. Words are very powerful. When you throw them into the universe, and let them be what they are, then you're not as frustrated. You're not as angry. There are some emotions that will hold. The grief is the hardest. And grief comes under so many different windows. Grief is in every aspect of our lives. You could be grieving the loss of a job. You could be grieving the loss of a child, the loss of a parent, the loss of a friend, the loss of an animal, the loss of a limb, the loss of a sense. Grief is huge. And when we give grief its moments to shine when they need to. If you're going on about your day and all of a sudden you have that moment of grief, wherever you're at, could be at work, could be in the office, you could be driving down the road, you could be in your house, you could be at the grocery store or the restaurant, where those moments happen. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself time with that grief moment. Allow those tears to fall, because here's what's happening. When you are releasing your tears, you're releasing them to make room for more productive, self-betterment, positive, beautiful things, right? So the more tears you shed, it's your body's way of releasing the pain, of releasing the hurt, the betrayal. And you know what? For some of you, you're the ones that have caused it. I know I've caused it. And when you sit in that and question it, why? What was it in there that you did that why did you question yourself, question your intents? You have to come to a sense of purity of heart somewhere in there. There has to be a sense of purity of heart somewhere in there with all those emotions, even the ones that are negative, that you've taken part in. Because, drama, we've all somewhere along the way found a room to either fit into it, create it, or put ourselves in our own way to make sure that it happens. We've all done it. So again, I'm going to ask you to just self-reflect. Give room for those emotions to be what they are. Understand what they are. Try and even stem to where they came from. Sometimes the way we react to things is the same way we've seen other people react our whole lives. It's not something that we want to see, but it happens. So then we need to step back and go, okay, wait, that's the one thing I never wanted to happen, or I never wanted to be, and now I'm becoming it. Why? Sit with your lower frequencies to understand yourself. Stop blaming, expecting the outside world to give you your internal answers. We are all individuals on our own journey. Every single one of us is writing out our own story. So for us to have the best, most successful storyline, the most important thing we need to do is understand ourselves as an individual, not as a mother, a brother, a sister, a friend, a colleague, a trade, you're not any of those. First and foremost, you are a human being on a human journey on earth to have experiences of learning and knowledge. With that comes emotions that impact how you react to your environment. You have to sit with those to understand who you are. By understanding who you are, this impacts your entire environment. Everybody that is in your storyline. And when you understand who you are, you understand your role in other people's storyline. So yes, I'm at 11. Hope that resonates. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Clearly stated, you're with Vibrating Minds.